Blessed day, soul family, earth family. Welcome back. Another episode here on Wellness Wednesday. You'll need to bear with me, forgive me. I am one day behind, and I am producing this Wellness Wednesday video on Thursday. But it's still important, and I am a disciplined practitioner, and I will sleep better, feel better, knowing that I have done my best to complete the tasks and fulfill my commitments, agreements, and obligations, right? I need those things for personal responsibility, um, respect. What else? Trust, connection. And so, yes, things are very busy in the springtime and coming into the summer. Things get really busy in our area. In addition, we are in a transition period for our household as Nona is finishing another year as a kindergarten teacher. One of the cutest things, and actually what happens at the end of the year is the classroom, parents, students, faculty, and even the school go on a camping trip. So they are currently on that. And I went for one night. It's this beautiful place in just this remote area, um, a state park, I believe, campground, and just wonderful time there. I set up my massage table, and so that's what's going on coming into summer, where the teachers get a break. I just want to quickly show you some cute little uh, images from graduation. I'm just really so proud of us and and Nona, and she's here with her kitties. I don't think you have sound here, but they are lined up. This is the graduation ceremony, and she's singing songs with them. No sound on this one. Beautiful area. If you could see the outside, it's just all forested in this beautiful place in Northern California. So they're singing songs there. Let's see. There's part of the I guess the ritual that she does with the parents and the teachers and even the administrators is I believe they call it a spiral dance or something like that. I may have deleted this video already. Not sure. Okay. I don't think so. So what they do is they all get together in a circle, hold hands, and then Nona leads and they break the circle, go into a spiral, and they sing a song, something about the river flowing into the ocean. And the kindergartners are now going to be first graders. So it's really cute and just kind of signifies, honors the moment, signifies the transition from kindergarten to first grade. There's Nona uh, leading the group. Really cute. And you can see a lot of smiling faces, a lot of activity there. It all comes together for the last piece where the parents make a tunnel. I'm sure they do this at other graduation ceremonies as well. Parents make a tunnel and the kids walk through into first grade. So that's really fun for everyone. A lot of laughs and smiles, and the kids are not understanding what's going on. They're quite curious and a little surprised all at the same time as to what, and then they get a little, they get a little stage fright because they're wondering what is all this attention on us. But really cute, such a cute age, and they're taking in so much information there. But that's what's happening in our lives, and that happened last week, I believe. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that just because you get an idea of what's going on in our area, in our lives. On Wednesday today, we're talking about the emotional matrix. And the mind and wellness, and a little bit more of dropping the mask and anger and springtime. The liver energy in the springtime is the doing energy. Do you notice that your list grows longer in the springtime, your to-do list? And as the day grows longer, there's still not enough time to get all the things done that you want to get done. So, what happens? Do you get frustrated, irritated, irritable, angry? Well, springtime is a good time to drop the mask and to look at that irritability and understand that going into, we are all experiencing these human emotions, and it's okay to give ourselves grace, give others grace, and maybe even ask for grace. Say, oh, please, just accept my apology for whatever reason. And that will help with our sense of balance in connection, communication, harmony, soul family, and earth family. Just one little aspect, one little thing can shift a lot. We're talking about in our June poetry, we're talking about following the way of nature. And what is in opposition to the way of nature? What are the other ways of living? And what are the other ways of acting, being, speaking, thinking in life? Those are oftentimes what we are exposed to, our culture or our household. And then we pick up what is modeled to us, right? So we'll be looking at how that kind of is maybe in harmony or not in harmony with the Tao, but it's on each of us to figure out how we can align with the way of nature, the Tao. Those who know the Tao, the natural way, heaven will not kill. And those who have contained the natural virtue, heaven will not harm. Tao and De embrace each other mutually. If you do not wish to be weak and old, the most important key is to absorb the internal, grand, harmonious, original chi. And I'm going to go into the book for this. Interestingly, uh, this was taken from, of course, as mentioned, my teacher's book, The Yellow Label Embryonic Breathing Qigong Meditation. And I took because my teacher includes the Mandarin in his book. I took the Mandarin into AI and got a little bit more information. And what we came up with was guarding the one, guarding the mind. And I really liked that, and that's what I spoke to on Monday and on Tuesday. And understanding that we are easily influenced, especially in our younger years, and we take on, and remember that embryonic breathing, we take on our culture and we take on norms just to survive in society. How much are the norms that we abide by aligned with the way of nature? So that's what we're asking today, because that dictates how we approach each other with mask or without mask. And and we'll be diving deeper into this. But what I want to read to you, so here's embryonic breathing. It means breathing as if we were inside the mother's womb, not using the mouth or the nose. That's embryonic breathing. It does not mean literally stopping your breath until you suffocate. It refers to a state of deep meditative respiration, so subtle, slow, and soft that it mimics how a fetus receives energy through the umbilical cord rather than the nose and the mouth. So this is where we get guarding the one, so yi. Interestingly, there you could see how guarding the one could be like guarding the embryo, whereas I took that guarding the one to be guarding of the mind and talked about that at the beginning of the week. A foundational Taoist meditation technique focusing on consciousness into a single point. Is not a fetus in a womb a consciousness within a single point of a mother? Often the dantian or the center of the mind to unify spirit, shen, and qi. So yi, so yi, so yi, so yi, so yi to guard the one, protect, observe, or to maintain. The one represents the primordial unity, the Tao itself. And so here we get the cosmic definition of the one. Okay. Okay, but now um, I want to go to back to the book, my teacher's book, because actually this passage is even longer than what I thought. So I was really happy to see how it actually continues. But let's see. What I wanted to talk about today was the Matrix. So as he talks about the Tao, I've read a little bit of this. He's saying that in chapter one of the Tao Te Ching, if it can be talked about, then it is not the Tao or the real Tao. There is something formed in nature which existed before heaven